When my professor started failing me because I rejected him, I realized the only way out was to give him exactly what he wanted. I started cleaning houses in my underwear to put myself through my master's program. The service was upscale, professional. Clients booked preferences through the app, and I matched a lot of requests. The money kept me from drowning in student loans, so I didn't ask questions. Then I got a new booking. Tuesday afternoon in a nice suburb. Client requested brunette, early 20s. I'd done 100 of these. Get in, clean for an hour, get out. Easy money. I showed up in the required black lingerie set and heels, grabbed my supplies, and walked to the front door. Just another Tuesday. But this time when I knocked, the man who opened the door was Professor Harrison, my thesis advisor. The man who controlled whether I graduated this year. We both froze. His face went completely white. Mine probably did too. Oh my god, I stammered. I'm so sorry. There must have been a system error. I'll leave right now and have them send someone else. He cut me off. You're here. I requested exactly your type. My blood went cold. Professor Harrison, I can't. This is completely inappropriate. His eyes traveled down, then back up. Seems like fate. I don't want this, I said firmly, practically running to my car. Through my rearview mirror, I could see him still standing in his doorway, watching me leave. I was hoping this would be the end of that, but next class he wouldn't even look at me. Completely avoided eye contact during my presentation. Week later, I got my thesis draft back, covered in red ink. Needs complete revision. Methodology is fundamentally flawed. See me in office hours. I went to his office hours. He was cold, professional. You'll need to start over, he said flatly. This could delay your graduation. My heart sank. I'd spent 6 months on that thesis. My methodology was solid. Then my grades started tanking. Research paper I'd worked on for 3 weeks. C. Presentation that my classmates said was the best in class. D. Lacks academic rigor written across the top. I compared my work with my friend Sarah's. Same sources, same structure. My analysis was objectively better. She got an A, I got a D. I went to the department head. Explained vaguely that there'd been an uncomfortable personal encounter and my grades were suffering. Professor Harrison has been here 15 years, Dr. Parker said. Are you sure you're not just struggling with the material? Grad school is challenging. I tried Title IX. They said without proof of sexual harassment, there was nothing they could do. Grading disputes go through academic channels. My scholarship required a 3.5 GPA. I was down to 3.2. One more bad grade and I'd lose everything. Tuition, stipend, housing. I'd have to drop out after 2 years of work. Then I got his email. Subject: about your thesis. Mia, I think we need to discuss your academic trajectory in a less formal setting. Perhaps dinner? We could clear the air about everything. I'm willing to reconsider my evaluation of your recent work if we can come to an understanding. Harrison. I stared at my screen. He wasn't even hiding it anymore. I took a breath and replied, you're right. I think I've been defensive because I was embarrassed. Maybe we should talk privately. When works for you? He responded in 5 minutes. Tonight, 8 p.m., Giordano's downtown. Private booth and back. I confirmed. Then I made 2 calls. One to Title IX, one to Dr. Parker. I have proof now. I need you there. I got ready. Nice dress. Fixed my hair. My roommate asked where I was going. To end this, his text started at 6 p.m. Looking forward to tonight. I'm glad you're being mature about this. I think we can help each other. I arrived at 8:05. He was in the corner booth wearing so much cologne I could smell it from the entrance. Wine already ordered. He stood when I approached, pulled out my chair like this was a real date. I'm glad you came around, he said, smiling. I slipped my phone out and hit record, keeping it face down on the table. I need my grades fixed. That's why I'm here. I know, and I'm willing to make that happen. He leaned forward. But Mia, I haven't stopped thinking about you since that day. When I saw you at my door. Since which day? Dr. Parker's voice cut through the restaurant. She sat down beside me. The Title IX director, Ms. Rodriguez, took the 4th seat. Harrison's face drained of all color. What is this? I stopped recording and pressed play. His voice filled our corner of the restaurant. I'm willing to make that happen. I haven't stopped thinking about you since that day. I paused it. You asked me here to discuss fixing my grades in exchange for what exactly? Harrison's hands were shaking. This is entrapment. You manipulated me. No, I said. I gave you exactly what you asked for. Dinner. A private conversation. I never promised you anything else. Dr. Parker was already standing. You're suspended effective immediately. We'll be conducting a full review of all your student grades from the past 2 years. Harrison's hands shook as he tried to stand. This is insane. I walked out without another word. Harrison was fired within a week. My grades were corrected to A's and I graduated with honors.